I'm excited that we can actually go to the Hula Valley and actually like walk with birds and actually bath them. And this is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm excited.
Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Nadav, Israeli. I work for the SPNI, Society for Protection of Nature in Israel. And I manage the Hula Valley Birding Center and also the Hula Valley Bird Ringing Station. Motti told you anything about birds in Israel at all? Yeah? What did he tell you about birds in Israel?
There's a huge migration.
How many birds are migrating over Israel every year?
500.
You were listening. Israel is located at a very crucial point in their journey. Okay, just before crossing the Sahara Strip or after crossing the Sahara, when they're coming from Africa back to their breeding grounds in Europe and Asia. And these are rings, okay? And the idea is to try to put as many rings as we can on as many birds as we can on their legs and let them go, okay? This way we can learn about migration routes of birds, where they're flying, where they're coming from and where they're flying to. We can learn about how long do birds live. We can learn, and more important, we can learn about populations of birds. Hey, when you want to protect something, what is the first thing you want to know about it?
How many do you have?
How many do you have? Or do you need to protect it or not? Maybe birds are doing just great in the Hula Valley. Don't do nothing. You know the phrase, if it's not broken, don't fix it? Okay, maybe birds are doing absolutely fine. They don't need to be protected in Israel. Is that the case? Is that the case? No? No? Yes? How do we know? We don't know yet. Okay, how are we going to know? We're going to study. We're going to learn about it. We're going to try and investigate, okay, about the status of birds in Israel, and to be more precise about the status of birds in the Hula Valley. How do we do it? We study them. We do surveys and we do bird ringing. Okay? Now, in order to ring a bird, what do we need? Three things. One, a bird. Second, a ring. Third, a ringer. A ringer. Exactly. To put the bird and the rings together. Okay? And the ringer must have a license. Yeah, because you can't just wake up one morning saying, I'm going to ring birds today. Okay? You might harm the birds or yourself. So how are we catching birds without harming them?
I'll go get one.
Okay. We tried that for a long time and it wasn't successful. So now we're using nets. Okay, they're called mist nets. They're about 2.5 meters high, and these nets are, imagine like a huge spider web. Okay. And where birds are flying low, they don't see the net. The net has something like a pocket. Okay, it's not tight. If it were tight, the bird would hit the net and then bounce back. Okay, so it's not tight. It's hitting the net, falls in the pocket, get entangled with the wings and the legs, and wait there. What is it waiting for?
Ringer.
For a ringer. Leary here, or someone else, is checking the net every 10 or 15 minutes to see if there's a bird in the net. And if he finds the bird in the net, very gently, he takes it out of the net, put it in a cloth bag, and bring it here. No, I'm not God, thank you, but I'm not. And this is not either. This is a bag with a bird inside. Okay? Birds are calmer when it's dark. Okay? If you have a parrot in your house, what do you want to do when you want it to go to sleep? You cover it with a blanket or something. So now when I'm going to take it out of the bag, this is the stressing part. But you'll help me here, okay? By being very, very wise. Got the yellow lamp, okay? These are reeds, and these are reed warblers. Do you think this bird is a migratory bird, or do they stay here year-round? What do you think? Such a tiny bird migrates? They stay. Hey, do they stay here all year round? No. It's very easy to change your mind, huh? This is a migratory bird.
That's right.
You were right. Breed warblers breed all around Europe and some of them also in Israel, all the way to from Western Europe to Eastern Europe to Scandinavia. They migrate to East Africa. These birds are crossing the Sahara Desert, okay, 2,500 kilometers of a desert, flying on their own, okay, flapping the wings. Now, I'm not going to use this ring to read this bird, okay? This is a ring in the right size for storks or cranes. I'm going to use this ring, okay? It's a tiny ring weighing about 300ths of a gram, but all the information, the number and the address written on this ring as well. The ring is on, it will not fall, but it can still lose, okay? Just like having a bracelet or a watch on your wrist. And if ever this bird will reappear again here or in a different ringing station in Israel or somewhere else in the world, they will write us back in order to move the feathers and expose the skin over a special cavity they have here. Glue on the chest of the bird. In this cavity they gain fat. We have a scale between 0 to 3. 0 means no fat at all. Okay, 1 is just a little bit of fat at the bottom of the cavity. 2, the cavity is full but flat. And 3 is, wow, this bird is ready for migration. This bird has a fat score of 1. Last thing I'm going to do is I want to weigh this bird. Okay? I have a special scale here for bird. But if I put the bird on the scale, it will probably fly away. This is why I have this. You know what this is? But this is a film canister. We changed it into a bird holder. Okay? Now it's going to hold this bird on the scale for half a second. So a shekel weighs 4 grams. Okay? 4 grams. And this bird weighs 7.8 grams. Okay? Like 2 coins of shekel. We're now at the beginning of the spring migration over Israel, which means this bird is going to leave us very soon, maybe in a week or 2, and go back to breed somewhere in Europe. Okay? Now this bird is ready to fly. Who wants to help me release this bird? What's your name?
Rachel.
You're right-handed?
Yeah.
You're going to very gently wrap your hand around this bird. That's it. Put your left hand underneath. Feel the bird for a few seconds. Just breathe. Relax. Do you feel the heartbeats?
Yes.
Right, means it's still alive. Great. 1, 2, 3, just open your hand. Any questions? Yeah. The question was, if you catch them with net, do birds get hurt in the net? Maybe they get strangled. Maybe they get damaged in the net. And the answer is that generally not. Okay, I can tell you that we never ever harm the bird in the net. It happens, but it's very rare. Okay, the nets are designed in such a way to catch birds without harming them. This is a kingfisher, שלדג גמדי בעברית. Look at the head. Okay? The head stays in one place, although the body moves. Okay? Why is that important for this bird?
Because when hunting for a fish?
When hunting for a fish, this bird, they stand, sometimes they fly, sometimes they stand on a reed or a branch over the water, and they move. Okay, the branch, the wind is blowing, the branches are moving, but they want to stay focused on the fish. I learned most of the things I know by working here. I was trained by a ringer called Francis Argyle from the UK, and he taught me most of the things I know about bird ringing and birds in general. And this is the best way, I think, to learn about bird ringing and birds in general, is to study it in the field. It's very hard to learn bird ringing